How's it going, everybody? I'm Patrick Static, and it's just you and me today. I'm not playing with the guys. Welcome to a brand new game today. I'm going to be playing a game called Blueprints. It sounds like Blueprints, but it's Blueprints. It sounds the exact same. Game's going to do a little bit of an intro to tell you guys what the game's about. And then I'll get back into doing this. But I hope you guys will have a wonderful day. How have you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a minute. This is Herbert S. Sinclair.
Publish and declare
This instrument.
my last will and testament.
Okay. Unfortunately, Herbert has passed away.
All wills and codicils
At least I think.
heretofore made by me.
Okay. So this
I
is...
give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P.
That's
Jones,
me. I'm Simon P.
son of
Jones.
my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land
Like the Winchester Mystery House.
near Mount Holly.
It's this huge house.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a
So I need to find this secret 46th room in a 45-room house. It is like the Winchester Mystery
I
House.
am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Perfect.
Should my grandnephew fail
That's
to
me.
uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then
All
his
gifts shall lapse.
lapse.
So basically,
In witness whereof I have hereunto set
I believe it's my
hand
grandfather. I could be wrong.
March
I don't remember the
1993.
relation right away. Grandson, I think he said.
Herbert S.
Herbert left us all of this inheritance, this beautiful manor, title, all this stuff. And I have to find where the secret room is in this ever-changing house. It's a very fun puzzle game, and it's beautifully made. Not sponsored or anything. The game's about like $26, $27 on Steam. And I hope you guys like it. I played about an hour and a half on stream today, actually, of me recording this. I fell in love with it immediately. I only know a little bit about the game. I haven't actually played enough of it to really know what I'm doing. I have a concept of what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know how to do it correctly. So let me give you guys just the main gist. I can't open my map yet. That's okay. So this, open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits. I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. I can read, I promise. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate, I clicked out of it, may not be taken off of the estate, and I may not stay overnight. So basically, as you can see up in the top left, there's a footstep. I'll get to that and the overnight thing in a second. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for some as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which rooms lie beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. So, effectively, whenever I walk into a new room, it's going to cause my steps to go down 1 energy if you want to think of it that way. So I have 50 energy per room. And I need to get to a place called the antechamber, which I'll show here in a second. If I run out, each time you enter a room, you'll lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching in the manor and must call it a day. So what we can do is we can go through the first door. Oh, I need to have my blueprint map. This is my blueprint map. This is kind of the main thing of the entire house. So here's the antechamber. I've gotten really close to getting here. I haven't gotten here yet. And it's been on my understanding that Wade's also playing this, so I kind of want to see if I can beat Wade without him knowing this challenge. Well, we start here and we need to get over here. It seems like an easy task. I assure you it's not. So this is kind of how the game works. I have to choose one of these. I can't leave. I can't escape. Once I click on it, it has to happen. So I can open up my menu down here. It's below my face, unfortunately. I can try to move my... Maybe I can move my face. Here. Hello. I'm over here now. I'm going to see if I can move my face down in this bottom corner. And hopefully it's not too distracting. But now you guys can see the map in all of its glory. Now again, it goes over 2 and over 2, so it's a row of 5, if that makes sense. So I want to do the hallway, and I can see how it's going to be placed in the bottom left, which is huge. So we're going to do the hallway first. And now we can see, like, these are the doorways down here, and you can see how we need to go. Now, there's going to be a lot of times where I do something and I close off a route, and I don't want to do that. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. I'm in the West Wing. So we have a nook that gives us a key, a storeroom that gives us 1 of each thing, or a guest bedroom which gives us 10 more steps. I'm going to do a storeroom. This is a dead end room. But I get a coin, a key, and a jewel. And jewels will be used to, like, have important rooms show up later on options. I'm going to see. Oh, we didn't get one this time. There's a corridor. Yeah, we can do the corridor. The bedroom it was kind of an L shaped of right, and I want to save as much rooms as I can. So we have a spare room, a den, and a nook. The den is a T, so I can at least go to the left and the right here. And there's a jewel. Cool. So this is kind of the gameplay. It's kind of like a build your own escape room, except we're not escape rooming, we're stay rooming. Ooh, okay, so no matter what, so red rooms, so you can see all these are different colors. So the regular blueprints are blue. Shocking. Bedrooms are purple, and those usually give you kind of rest. And then rooms like the lavatory, which I haven't found any good use for any of the red rooms. As you can see, it's got kind of a red border. Aren't great. They usually are just 1 entrance, or they usually cost something. It'll tell you. Anyway, the parlor is a puzzle room. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to be blocking off this room in the bottom, above the storeroom. Kind of sucks, but this is a puzzle room, so we can at least do a puzzle. Now, I know this puzzle because I've played this a little bit, but it's a wind-up key. But I'll read this for you guys. Dear Herbert, this is May the 2nd. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and when we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be... So these are the rules of the parlor game. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. So these are the 3 boxes. There's a blue, a white, and a black box. And there will always be these 3 colors, but there's a message on each of the 3 colors. This one says, this is the blue box. That would be a true statement. The blue box is true, which makes... There's a true or a false. But that is the blue box. What is this? The blue box is empty. The blue box is true. My brain is broken. The blue box is empty. My intuition says the black box is what I want to do, not the blue box. But I think it is the blue box. But I'm still going to do the black box. So I haven't learned my lesson with the boxes yet. Okay, I needed to open the blue box. Oh, but we found the spare car keys. Okay, I've only found these keys once. And I didn't get to use what I got from them. So that's okay. We got the West Wing Hall, which is good. It'll allow us to go past the den this time. And sometimes I can find things in these rooms. I haven't found them as often. Oh, this door is locked. So I could use my keys. There's a lavatory, a commissary, which would just go back to the den. There's a pantry. This one has items for sale. You know, we might do the pantry because this will give us some money. And if we're lucky, a banana. And bananas give us a little bit more steps. Bridget, please bring up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house. It's me. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think it'd be an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The includes amount should be covered in expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. That's here. Okay, so this room's a dead end, unfortunately, the pantry is, but we have this door which can be unlocked with the key. Okay, so the nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That's pretty good. We have the nook, which allows us to continue with the lavatory. So I think we're going to take the nook. We get a key back from this room, which is great. We have a note. A journal noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly, a journal will provide most invaluable tool you will not have to regret having beside you on your journey. All right, so we have a closet, which ends our run here on the left side, a bedroom, which does continue into the pantry, or a courtyard that does use a gem. And we have 2 gems. So I might do the courtyard because this, unfortunately, has 1 dead end, but 1 open end. Ooh, a metal detector. Cool. I'll take the metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins, which is pretty good. This door looks locked. It's not. We have a security room? Yeah, let's do the security room. Dude, we're doing pretty good. Oh, a cutscene. I have some tea. This has been a pretty solid run. I've only made it to the security room once before. So the fact that we've gotten here, pretty freaking good. There's no way that I make it to the antechamber today, right? Like there's no way that happens. Right? See, I feel like there's something with these recording instruments, because I've been very interested. Now, I don't want to do anything that I already know. Like there's a terminal in this room that I can interact with. And I figured it out last time because somebody in chat kind of told me a hint. So I know a password, but I'm not going to use the password until I find a specific item that would tell me how to use the password. I don't want to be cheatsy. Again, I have a little bit of time prior knowledge to the game, so I apologize. I'm going into this not completely blind, as I like to usually with these types of games. That room looks interesting. These are different rooms than my last time I played this. I think that's me. That's me. I'm behind the desk. Okay, so blue memos equal true. Red memos equals lies. It does say right here, again, I kind of know this because I had something, but I did notice this the first time. It says, unless written by hand. So, it's like a little caveat. Now, there's a couple things that I could read over here. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So remember that thing that said, unless it's handwritten? This doesn't look handwritten, so we can assume this is a lie. Blue is true. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. That kind of blows. Staff notice. Effective for the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security, where we're at, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. And then it's got the terminal password here, which is all scribbled out. So that's the password. I'm not going to like go and say what it is. There's a thing, a magnifying glass that will help me figure it out. But welcome to Mount Holly Security. So we can view the estate inventory. There's nothing that I haven't found already, but there's more rooms to be had. Keycard system. I am going to change the security level of these. Because I don't want any of these doors to be open. And then I'm going to change offline mode to unlocked. Because I feel like now I can just go through the doors. Which will be huge. To log into the network, I need the password. Again, I know the password, but I as a new player, I don't. Oh, huge. Passageway, that would be great. So the spare room goes straight. The chapel goes straight as well. So the chapel's kind of rough. It's a red room. But every time I pass through it, I have to use 1 gold. Do I use this? Sure. Just to see where we go. Now this is an end. 1 star for each time. I can't do that. I have to do the closet. I don't want the laboratory. So the closet will have an item, 2 items in it. Oh, we got a key. The metal detector was going off. And then we got a rabbit foot. Greater chance of finding items. That's kind of huge. I've never gotten this before. So if I walk back in, it would use it again. Another step. So let's not do that. I don't know if there's anything. That was my coin getting used. We don't know what's below here, but hopefully... Dang, there's a key need to be used there. Oh. There's a metal detector. Metal detector picked something up. Oh, another key. That's so great. Okay, I don't think we go this way. Maybe we start here. I hope this is okay. I hope it's not gonna mess us up. Let's see how this shapes us. Oh no, it's not great. Okay, so this bedroom allows us to get at least 2 steps back. So anytime we enter this, we get a free thing. Hello. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. Oh, what is this? Sleep mask. The first time you enter each room with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. That's pretty huge. Damn. Another locked door. A T-junction room would be great. I got screwed here. That's what I need. Unfortunately, I'm going to go guest bedroom because, again, I don't know what the laboratory does. But this will give us, I think, 15 steps. Huge. Oh, we got a key? Okay. So the problem with the chapel now is I need to go down 2 and then over. But I could go back to the entrance hall and work my way up. Or the den. Like, I have to backtrack now. Oh, another key. Okay. Sinclair. That's our grandpa, I think. Just want to write you a quick note. Thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Cool. I'm glad Grandpa has been making people happy. Okay, so I'm getting another 2. Oh, I'm getting a lot more steps. So this is going to cost another coin. I have 2 keys. I could go straight down. Let's use 1 key and just see where we get here. Spare room would go straight, which is good. Yeah, it's got to be spare room. Spare room will go straight. If this is another locked door, I'm going to be... Oh, coin. Okay, I didn't even notice that coin there. Cool. Breaker box. Okay, this is kind of a rough one. I'll do the breaker box just for breaker box sake, I think. So I've only run into this like a couple of times. The keycard entry system I think I need on, but these turn green. They turn different colors, as you can see. I don't know the difference between all of them. I also don't know what the gymnasium, the dark room, and the garage is. There's a cabinet, apparently. Gymnasium. Yeah, I'm going to turn the dark room off, because I know what the dark room is. The dark room's a rough one. When it's dark, I can't choose an option, so... I have made it to where we have to run all the way back, because I've dead-ended over here. So I'm going to have to go through... basically all the way back. Which is kind of butts. But you know, we might find something with the metal detector I missed. So who knows? And we're doing good on footsteps right now. So here's the den. What luck do we get with the den? Ooh, the dining room. I might take the dining room. So if I get to rank 8, which is how far north I go, right now I think we've made it to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, this is 8. When I hit rank 8, or level 8 going north, I get a meal. And the meal can be pretty good. Oh, there's the dark room. There it is. It looks like it's a 3-bedroom, 3-room. I have to take it, unfortunately. So it's gonna be dark already. I turned the lights off in this room already. So, because you cannot see the floor plans, it's just gonna make it dark anyway. This sucks. So I don't know. So you guys will see. I don't. Oh, I can only take one. Oh no, I don't have gems. What is this room? I've never seen this. The wine cellar? Well, that's freaking cool. I've never seen the wine cellar before. Well, that's cool and bad at the same time. So we have gems now. Great. But now I need to... I think we go back to the entrance hall instead of trying my luck in the dark, as that has not helped. Maybe we could try our luck here. The gym. 7 locked doors. That one doesn't sound fun. How did this... Okay, so... Oh. So this takes 2 more energy with me being in here. There's metal... Oh, there's money on the ground. Cool. That cuts off the gymnasium to the corridor. That's fine. And the entrance hall, so I need to go this way. We have the billiard room, which doesn't help us. The workshop does. Combine what and what? Combine inventory to create new items. Oh, snap. I got a hammer. I can't... Oh. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. The note is read, the letter is not. H. What does the H mean? Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, a note is read. Okay, so H. What? There's an H written in it. What else is there to do about the H? So what do I do with the crafting table? Oh. Can I don't think I can do anything with that. It doesn't look like I can do anything with that. Okay, I can't do anything with it. I think it needs to make sense. I think it needs to make sense. And unfortunately, I have nothing that makes sense. What does the H mean? Oh, I'm going to be kicking myself forever with that now. I mean, Herbert, my grandpa. Okay, I think... Yeah, I have to go to the commissary. Because this goes to the left. So this is a place where I can buy stuff. A little shop. I have 5 coins. I could buy a shovel? And upgrade discs. I could buy a gem. Maybe I need to go straight here. Of course, I don't get that. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. Well, that is crap. Is there any way forward? I don't think there is. So this is what I mean. I've cucked myself. This bedroom counts as 2 rooms. But that doesn't matter. Maid chamber. That's so unfortunate. I've never been in this room before, to be fair, but... Damn. The day we all dreaded was finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor. Employer and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, Sinclair. Any staff who have interested in attending staff may contact Miss Babbage for details. And following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave. Okay, on November 6th. Well, poopy. Mila. Okay. You can't interact with that. It's interesting that I can interact with the painting itself. There's lots of secrets. Is that Sophie's hat? From Spirited Away? I think it is. Well, unfortunately, friends, I can't proceed. I'm stuck now. At least I'm fair, because it's just bad layout sometimes. So I have to call it a day, which means all of this goes away. It's a rough time. But that's where I'm going to end it, just on a little bit of a cliffhanger. And so now the day restarts. There's my progress, again, locked behind my other face. And now we have more prior knowledge going in. And now it resets. It's like a roguelite. So I gotta make my way through it again. So unfortunate, but day 2 arrives. And so now we do it all over again. So that's the gameplay loop. And we try to get to the antechamber. So first run of our first day, we got pretty close. Close as I've been. I've gotten up to like row 8. But I did find out that these doors are locked in the antechamber. So I need to find doors to open it, or levers. And I've only opened one side, so I haven't been able to get there. But if you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I'll probably be streaming it as well, because I have different saves. So let me know what you guys think, what you guys would like. And thank you for joining. I've missed you guys. I know I haven't been doing a lot of solo content. I haven't been uploading as much. Having a child, obviously, is taking up so much of my time. And I don't have an editor. It's just me. So I'm trying my best. I apologize I haven't been uploading as often, but I'm hoping to do better. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope to see you again here in the mansion soon. I love you guys. See you guys all next time.